lots of times.
He's a producer?
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evident.
Okay. Yo. We are back once again. WWE Reaction Pod for the latest WWE PLE Crown Jewel. Myself and Elijah here to talk about it all and the ramifications after it, because obviously no one's waking up at Monday 8 a.m. Obviously we're working not to watch Raw, but hey, we're gonna talk about it all. But before we get into that, Elijah, how we doing today?
Chilling, man. Tired. How you doing?
Same, man. I'm guessing we all got the snifflies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here. It's getting cold.
Absolutely. So hey, before we get into everything, make sure you check out the channel, check out the gaming channel as well, all the socials, and all the audio platforms as well, because we try to upload as everywhere as we can. So hey, let's not waste any more time. We're gonna start with the first match of the PLE, Roman versus Bronson Reed. And as expected, a lot of people got involved. Bronson got involved.
Before we get into that, let's talk about predictions. Did you go 5 for 5?
I picked Roman, so.
Oh, you did pick Roman. I was scared of that. I think you went 5 for 5 or everything. 4 for 5. 4 for 4 for the rest of the show, but I think you did pick Roman.
No, I picked AJ.
Oh, you picked AJ too.
I picked Roman, Roman, Steph, AJ, Rhea, and then Seth. So yeah, I got AJ and Roman wrong.
Okay, I think I went 5 for 5.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah, because I definitely picked Rhea now. All right, but let's get into the match, man. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Hey, let's see. Yeah, Bronson versus Roman. Braun got involved. The Usos got involved, but at the very end, when the show was about to go down, Jey Uso accidentally spears Roman Reigns, and Bronson Reed gets the pin. 1, 2, 3, and then before we go into commercial, Roman Reigns obviously upset at the Usos. I don't want to see you until Christmas. So obviously a lot of different conflictions and problems going on with the Bloodline family. So yeah, I think the right person won. I mean, like you said earlier in the predictions, Bronson Reed, they're trying to take him in, Braun Breaker more seriously. Got to push him some more, get him amped up with wins and stuff like that. So yeah, great way to do it.
Yeah. My thing is just that this is their second match. I know they're gonna have a third one. Let's talk about the things that annoyed me during this. As a fan, we gotta complain regardless of if it was good or not. We gotta complain. Roman is advertised for the near future. He'll be at Survivor Series. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what the War Games match is gonna shape up to be, but he's talking about I don't want to see you until Christmas. You're gonna be here at work. You're gonna see them. That was just a dumb line to me, just a dumb line. Other than that, there's really not much to complain about with this fight. It was just a good old-fashioned street fight, no DQ. People got involved, people got busy, and it is what it is. Shout out the Bloodline story for, progressing somewhere else now. And even today after Raw, the story just progressed. So I'm really invested in that right now. I also do want to apologize to WWE in their booking. I think what actually happened is after a little self reflection, I think what happened is that they had us on such a high at one point. Like, if we can talk about the Bloodline, we can talk about Sammy, we can talk about the Cody and Roman, we could talk about LA Knight's rise. We can talk about CM Punk coming back, Seth Rollins. So you could talk about everything. Like, we were at such a high after WrestleMania 39, during that whole WrestleMania season, going into WrestleMania 40, that we were at such a high that when we came back to normal, it feels like a low. I think that's what the issue is. So I do want to apologize for that. I think just a little bit of self-reflection got me there. So
And I think they moved some writers around too. There's a report coming out for that. Like Road Dogg got moved or somewhere for like different shows.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that apology is needed because I'm calling it trash when I think we've came back down to the regular plateau that we were at before. We were at such a high. We felt so special about it, but I think we're back to normal. And that's the issue. Other than that, though, same time, it's still a problem when NXT becomes the best booked show out of all three. So yeah, I'm not apologizing. I'm apologizing for saying that it's trash instead of realizing that, we just came back down to a plateau. But I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I say NXT is probably still the most interesting thing that we had there.
Absolutely. Shout out helmets. But with the Roman, Bronson, especially after Monday night, there's a lot of different storylines to go out now, different ways they can do this. So we'll see how it plays out. Next up, I thought this was going to be one of the last two matches of the night. Stephanie Vaquer defeats Tiffany Stratton. Now, Tiffy's matches has been a little, let's say, lackluster the last couple of title defenses, but this one, Steph really brought a lot out of Tiffy, and Tiffy brought a lot of Steph. It was definitely one of the better matches in Tiffy's career as of late. So, and the right person won. Steph's been having a great year so far. Everything from coming to WWE, NXT Women's Champion, and then winning the opportunity to fight for the championship, then beating Io for the championship, and now being a Crown Jewel champion. So a hell of a debut year for her so far. She's on a roll. WWE should continue to feeding that role because she's beloved by a lot of people, the fans, Booker T, everyone. So just keep pushing her momentum.
Yeah. It just made sense for her to win. She just won the title. Tiffy had the title. It's not to say that Tiffy hasn't worked all year to earn this Crown Jewel championship and whatnot. It's just Steph is a new title. We need to grow her credibility. If you just have her lose, this is not her first match after winning the championship, but I think it might be her first match after winning the championship. First high profile match after winning the championship. Like, it's just gonna kill her momentum. She's not gonna be a credible champion at that point. And it just made sense for Steph to win. Unfortunately, Tiffany was on the other side of it. But it is what it is.
True. And next up, Cena versus AJ Styles. This was 1,000, 1,000,000, 10 million better than Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. This was arguably the best match of the night. It was sort of like a Logan Paul fight, a lot of tributes, but in the form of finishers. John Cena did a lot of WWE tributes, and AJ Styles did some TNA tributes. And I love how John Cena got the special intro for AJ Styles at the beginning of the match, basically shouting out TNA, the Bullet Club, and basically all of AJ's like hard work throughout the year. So it was definitely a fun, entertaining match and a lot of close finishes. So
yeah. As we realize that this is Cena's retirement tour, AJ just announced that this is his retirement tour as well. AJ's out of here next year, so it was just a nice touch for Cena to give Alicia Taylor that introduction for AJ. As far as the match, seeing all the finishers was cool and everything. Walls of Jericho, Skull Crushing finale. It's cool seeing all that stuff, but I want to say that it low-key takes away from the finisher itself because it didn't finish the match. So like Miz doing the Skull Crushing finale is going to end the match, but like Cena doing it, AJ's kicking out at 2 with no problem, and it's just like, okay, takes away from the finisher a little bit, and this is why Baron Corbin never wanted to use the end of days unless it was actually going to end the match. I think only one person ever kicked out of that finisher.
I think that was at WrestleMania too.
It was Drew, I think.
Yeah, it was at WrestleMania. Yeah.
Yeah, but it just takes away from the finisher when you go straight into the pin and somebody kicks out. So I would say that was the only down thing I could say about this match because as consumers we gotta find a way to complain. As for me, I'm actually not complaining about it. I'm fine with people kicking out of finishers. I'm fine with near falls and stuff like that. I just know the IWC is probably more complaining about it, and I mean, I am a member of the IWC, so you know.
I saw them actually complaining about the way Alicia Taylor was giving AJ Styles like announcement that John Cena gave to her. They were mad. They were mad that she was doing it outside of the ring instead of inside the ring. Like, it's like, would Bruce Buffer do this? Would any professional announcer do this? I was like, it's just an announcement. Damn.
Half the time they're not in the ring unless it's like a title match and they're introducing the fighters like at the end. But
Yeah, I didn't think people really cared about where the announcer was during matches or before matches.
I mean, I get it. You know, a lot of announcers are inside the middle of the ring when it's high profile time, but like it's just it wasn't necessary, man. I do want to appreciate Cena and AJ for calling back. So I forgot what Royal Rumble match that was. Was it 2018 or 17, 16, whatever, 15 maybe? They didn't leave the ring. That's a lost art in today's pro wrestling. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, I got a phone call. Turn off my light. But yeah, that's all I can say about that match.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, as for Cena, we'll see what happens next. With the pending news from Monday Night Raw, a lot's going to be changing, but a lot of plans will be changing, especially for Cena. So we'll see what happens. As for AJ Styles, hopefully, they do not fuck up his retirement tour like how they did Cena.
I mean, AJ's not going on a retirement tour because he's still a full-time wrestler. So it's
like
hey, my retirement is here. Next year will be my last year, but it's not going to be like he's not expecting all the bells and whistles like Cena.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll also say that Cena has 4 days left, guys. Enjoy it. I'm pretty sure I'm about to be at one of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right if I don't go to one of his last ones. So
it's 2 Raws, War Games, and then Saturday Night Main Event.
Yep.
Oof. I can't believe the last one's not gonna be in Boston. That's crazy. Then Washington DC outbid him or something.
Yeah.
Damn. Tragic. But anyway, we'll see how that plays out. Next up, Rhea and Io Sky defeats the Kabuki Warriors. Honestly, everyone expected this outcome. I mean, the faces beating the heels. Well, these faces beating the heels because Rhea's in her hometown. I think it was her birthday as well. So, yeah, everything just went right for them. And it looks like on Monday Night Raw, this drama is going to continue, and I'm all for it. Like a real life current K-pop drama. So, especially with Kairi Sane and Asuka back and forth.
Yeah. I don't think Rhea's a heel at all. She hasn't been for a while, so Io is also a face. So I was confused at your comment just now. That's why I'm.
Oh no, that was like Io and Rhea, the faces versus the heel Kabuki Warriors.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. As far as anything else though goes, like this match was very standard and it's Rhea's hometown, so she got a fight there. It was nice to get Io in there. It was nice to get the Kabuki Warriors on screen. It's nice. I like the Asuka and Kairi storyline. I like where it's going. I know it's gonna end up obviously. Kairi's gonna turn face. It's gonna be a big pop. Blah blah blah. I just hope that it results in something actually substantial for Kairi. Kairi Sane. A mid-card title run is cool, but she has the talent to be main event, and I think we're at the point where we need to grow women main eventers. I know that there's a lot of main eventers that could pull up to the main roster and it become a because as soon as Jada Parker gets to the main roster, she's a main eventer. Kalani Jordan, she's not as interesting as a character, but the way she could be a main eventer. I don't know if I don't know. I'm not their bookers or whatever, so I don't know how it's really gonna go for them. But like, I think we have to look at the main roster right now and see there's not a lot of women in the main event right now, so we need to grow some main eventers. And I do want to point out that Charlotte and Alexa, y'all got the titles and have been off TV for how long? Where y'all been at? What's going on with that?
When is the Sol Ruka and Zarya match supposed to happen? Because they've been teasing it for weeks.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. WWE got to do better with booking women, especially the tag champs, because they're just holding the belts.
Same with the men's Judgment Day ones. We haven't seen them either.
It's been 100. It's been 100+ day reign, and they've only defended once. So I don't know at this point.
I think they're defending him next week against
They
AJ.
are defending it next week. AJ and Dragon Lee. I saw that they're defending it next week, but like still.
Still, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. But other than that, like I said, great match, great way to get some easy pops because Rhea, and that's it.
Right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And very good. And the last one, main event, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes. Before this, obviously everyone brought up the records. Cody Rhodes 3-0 versus Seth Rollins, 22-0 if you want to count house shows, because that's what I've been seeing as well. But this match, Seth Rollins got the W, distracted the ref, hit Cody with the watch he gave him at WrestleMania for helping out. And also Monday Night Raw, apparently he injured himself during that turnbuckle headbutt. So, yeah, a lot of different things happened from this matchup. But after all, before even all that, the right person won. Seth Rollins was the right choice. Because if Cody won, it was expected. I mean, Cody doesn't really benefit from everything. Seth had a lot to lose it if he did lose this matchup. So, and well, he lost.
He did have a lot to lose. He had a lot to lose, lost it anyway. But
hate to see it.
At the same time, I mean, the match was good for what it was. I guess we got a new Cody spot, the crossroads off the top rope. That was interesting how they pulled it off. I'm not the biggest fan of the move, period. I've never have been, because I don't know. My issue is like he's like, I get Sister Abigail and the Crossroads, like they're kind of similar. They're just reverse of each other. I never liked either move for real though, because like the guys, like unless the guy's actually like out of it, like let's say it like this: when Cody goes into the Crossroads after a promo battle, right? The guy he just did the promo battle with, he's not like out of it. He's like literally, you grab Cena and you're standing there for a good 10 seconds before you pull him over, and it's just like, why is he just laying, like just sitting like this for 10 seconds? Like it's not a good sell sometimes for me. So that's why I don't like the move. The way that they did it though was kind of like a little clunky. I think it was maybe the first time they did it like during the show though.
Yeah.
But
that's the first time I've seen it. That move on top of the rope.
Off the top rope, that's the first time I've seen it. But other than that, Seth being the heel, getting a little cheap finish, makes sense. Seth getting the win again makes sense because, you know, he just got the title as well. And, you know, you're trying to grow his credibility. You had the Heyman bug in his ear of what he's fighting for, blah, blah, blah. Like, that all made sense. So I get why it all turned out how it turned out. And, yeah, that was about it. The booking of the show was good. It was classful, tasteful, classy. And
they got to be from ESPN, so better than
it was way better than Wrestle
Palooza, yes.
Way better. I'll say that. But other than that, I mean, I'll let you're leading it, so I'll let you get into it. But
okay. So yeah, glad we got a better PLE than the debut on ESPN. I think it was the same amount of commercials too, which that brings down the grade. It should automatically because the commercials. But after that, Monday Night Raw happened in Perth as well. They stayed there 8 a.m. Eastern time if you were willing to watch it. Yeah. So reportedly, to finish a SmackDown, to finish a Raw, the Vision, Braun Breaker turns on Seth Rollins, spears him. He convinces Bronson Reed to join him. And then after that, tsunami to Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman joins him as well. Pretty much the whole team just says, fuck it. Because beginning of the show, Seth Rollins was saying, I don't need anybody. I don't need you. So they took it to heart. End of the show, they said, okay, watch this. And they turn on him. So, yeah, that was I thought this was going to happen a lot later down the line. But I'm guessing due to the rumors of Seth Rollins breaking his arm or something with arm injury, maybe they just pushed that forward. So it means a lot for War Game. So because it's supposed to be probably team heel versus team face, a lot of the top guns versus a lot of the top guns. So it's going to throw a lot of things in flux for the next PLE. But I'm interested to see how they play the things out. Because CM Punk also won the #1 contender for the title. So we'll see what happens with that as well. So a lot of different plugs and storylines with that potential Rollins injury. Or he could be faking it again. We don't know. So after SummerSlam, I can't trust anything Seth Rollins does with injuries. It's just,
All
I
right.
think.
I again, like I said, I haven't seen anything about the rumors. I've tried to remove myself from the IWC on Twitter as much as possible.
Yeah.
I got tired of the spoilers, so I haven't seen anything about the rumors of him breaking his arm or whatever. I agree though. I thought the term was going to come way later. I'll say that because something you didn't point out. The Jimmy storyline is now obviously after what happened. What was it, Saturday at Crown Jewel? Like it's interesting to know, like, want to see what's going to happen next with Jimmy and Jay. Obviously, what they talking about. Roman don't want to see them. Blah blah blah. Roman's probably going to be on TV. He wasn't on today's show. So it was interesting to see what was going to happen, and then we got to the Jimmy fighting Bronson storyline. Jay saying, "I'm not helping," and Jimmy was like, "You know what? I got it. Don't even worry about me." And then Jay coming out to help anyway, but like Jay had his reasoning for why he wasn't trying to get out there and fight, why he didn't want to help or whatever. It's just I don't know. I'll say this one thing before I really get into it. I'll say that this storyline that they have right now, way better than their WrestleMania fight. Just Yeet versus no Yeet. It was just stupid. But this storyline that they have right now, if this was leading up to a WrestleMania match, this would make perfect sense. This would have been the way to book it. But as far as, like I said, Jimmy's storyline progressing, I'm starting to notice that he's getting ready. He's actually probably going to be the one to turn into a little Roman. I don't know if you see it or not, but that's just what I see. I don't know if you guys see it as well. Let me know in comments. I might be tweaking. That's what I just see with Jimmy coming on, and that was interesting to me. I'll say that Dom is doing a great job as a superstar right now. He's literally killing it on all fronts right now. He defended his title perfectly against Penta as the slimy little heel, the lie, cheat, and steal Eddie Guerrero. You feel me? That's him. That's him. I think next week he fights Rusev.
Yep. Because the winner of that match would have faced Rusev. So yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, Dom's just doing great to me. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably one of the best things that's going on Raw. And as far as, like I said, let's get to the end of the show. Back to the Vision. I don't know why they did the turn so early. If Seth is hurt, get well soon. Hope it all works out. Other than that, I think that we need to figure out Steph's next, opponent, who she's going to be defending against. We need to figure out who's Becky going to be defending against. We need to get the women on the show in a greater fashion, because like the EO Kabuki Warrior storyline is cool. All of that's cool. It's just you also have title holders that are just not making the show. So I just wish I could see more of that. Again, Raw is no longer in that. It's not set to that 3-hour format. It's not set to a 2-hour format. Y'all have the whole show. Y'all have Netflix said y'all got whatever y'all want. So I know you kind of want to keep it under 2 hours, under 3 hours, but above 2 hours. You want to keep it in that middle ground.
Yeah.
It's hard when you have such a stacked roster. You got to get all these guys on there. But I thoroughly enjoyed this weekend's booking entirely from SmackDown to Raw. So I applaud WWE for literally turning the whole ship around after WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, they were hearing a lot of shit after WrestlePalooza. So I'm guessing they made the necessary changes. And yeah, it's going to be interesting what they do with Survivor Series, just because if they're going to have both the War Games matches, who's going to be in it, depending on what news we get out of the Vision or the former Vision team leader. So, hey, we'll find out. But I agree, they book the women more because we'll see what Steph does. Becky Lynch has a little feud going on with. Shout out Maxine Dupree for getting a win last week against Becky Lynch. Yes, they got a count out, but underdog. She did her thing. She's been trying to prove herself for a while, because I think she got booed a while ago, and I forgot where was it, but when. But yeah, she got booed. She went through the dungeon with Natty, got her skills up, and improved. So it's nice to see her get an upset win over Becky. So yeah, stuff like that. Becky's one of the stars of the company, and it helps bring up someone like Maxine. She's not the greatest woman on the roster, but gives us the time to prove herself.
Yep. And that's all we really ask for. Give the people a chance to shine.
Now do the same for Carmelo Hayes.
Please.
Yeah. And also, Trick Williams just lost the TNA Championship on Bound for Glory, so could he be on the come up? Maybe we could Trick Melo.
As long as Trick has been down there, it makes no sense for him to stay down there and keep going. But at the same time, his character is just not interesting. I don't.
Booker T Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Booker T Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not interesting enough for me to say like bring him to the main roster, give him something to do. I feel like he'd be wasted up here. So I don't know.
He has also done everything on NXT and TNA. I don't know where he goes from here. He's going to be Tony D'Angelo, just stuck in there. And Tony D'Angelo hasn't been seen on TV, so I don't know what they're doing with a lot of NXT people. Tony D'Angelo got The Sopranos ending, and we've never seen him on TV ever since. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going to happen down there in NXT. I haven't actually been tuned in recently. Obviously, I've been working more, so that's all it is. But I'm also sorry. My focus is fully like split right now. I got a lot of fantasy implications for 2 games, so I'm like going back and forth between these games.
I got my ass beat. So
no, we are recording on Monday, and Monday Night Football. They got 2 games going on, and like they're not, the teams aren't like the best teams to watch or whatever. But we still got fantasy football that we worried about, man.
True. And if the Falcons beat the Bills tonight, that means the Patriots are number 1 seed.
Nobody cares about that except for Patriots fans and him. I'm talking about fantasy football specifically. Bijan Robinson is 10 points away from beating me, and they keep giving him the fucking ball.
We got 15 now.
Other than that, the other game, the Washington Commanders and the Bears game, they got a lot going on in between 2 of my leagues, actually. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be the witching hour soon.
Yes, yeah. But Falcons Bills about to go to halftime. It's 4th and 8, 21 seconds left. See what happens. Back to why we're even here. You know where y'all can find us, man. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Baller Central 4 on TikTok and Instagram, and X, I believe. And then our YouTube is right down there below. Baller Central Gaming. Phil's all over the gaming channel. I'm not on there as much. Haven't had time to play. But I know Phil got some 2K stuff. I know he got some Madden stuff. I don't think he's been playing college football. I know he gave up on MLB. So,
actually, I'm gonna give it 1 more year, but I'm gonna be a pitcher next year. If I can't do anything with that, I am done for good. I'm giving you 1 last chance, MLB.
Okay, respectfully, listen. I'm gonna be here for 20. I'll be here for 26. I'll be here for 27. I'll be here. I'm all over MLB the show. That's my game.
And we should get hits out of that. So it's up. The home run thing you mentioned like a week or 2 ago or like a month ago.
I have it saved. I gotta filter through it to see like how many home runs that I actually got. We had a home. I promise you. I think it was 9 home runs total. I had maybe 7 or 8 of them.
Damn. You and TJ?
It was me and TJ. It was running co-op. I went a little crazy, man. Had a good day. Stat padding,
Yeah. I can only imagine your stats now then.
I can read them off to you when we get off of here. Don't worry about it. But yeah, other than that, like I said, you guys know where to find us. We are here this whole week. We're busy. We got football. We got basketball. NBA season coming back next week. We are locked in. On top of that, like I said, we're here for wrestling. Any other things that y'all want us to talk about? I'm well versed in a lot of sports, tennis now, soccer, okay, NASCAR. I can talk about anything you guys want to hear. Phil's really our basketball guy, and then me and John are like the football guys that actually But Phil's one of the football guys as well. He's just not in it as much as we are.
Yeah,
he's the basketball guy.
Yeah, I'm the NFL casual, so
yeah. And then baseball again. We got that as Mariners took a 2-0 lead today. Shout out the big dumper. All right. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, you guys know where to find us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. especially comment, man, guys. We want to hear from y'all. We want to talk to y'all. We're a small account trying to grow, man. What else is there? Oh, Josh Allen just threw a pick.
Also, before we head out, also I'm a Red Sox fan. You're a Mets fan, and I think there's something we both love seeing since we're both didn't go deep in the playoffs. The Yankees losing. So
listen, we're
how
all
did David Ortiz and Vlad say? Yankees lose.
I'm gonna say this, man. As a Mets fan, I've had a great playoff. Just hating, like it's been a great hate watch for me because the Cubs are out, the Phillies are out, the Yankees are out.
What the Cubs do to you?
Late in the season when we were facing them, they were like, I forgot what it said, but it was something they said that I was like, yo, I like, all right, now I gotta hate on y'all, and they're gone. So, you know, we've had a good time. I'm actually enjoying watching the playoffs. Shout out the Mariners and the Tigers for that 15-inning game.
Oh my God!
I stayed up. It was about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning before they finished, man. Listen, I was up. I was watching it. I was into everything. I was turned up with when they had energy, I had energy. And it's great to watch games when your team is not involved and it's high stress. It's great to watch games.
They went through all their pitchers.
Had everybody going out there. Luis Castillo was out there. They had all the starters. I forgot to say his last name, Flaherty or something like. Yo, they had everybody out there, man. It was solid. But yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, put the notifications on. We're here for y'all. We're here with y'all. Do you have any other last words?
Pretty much just retweeting everything you said, but also get money, drink water as well.
Yeah, so make sure you drink water. If you're in New York, man, Groomsmen Lounge, go get your hair cut. Tell James I sent you.
Hey, we can probably tag him when we release the thing as well, but no
need to tag him.
Okay, so hey, with that being said, everything Elijah said, twice that. We're about to be out. Next up is Survivor Series, and I believe San Diego. So we'll see how that turns out. And hopefully Seth Rollins' injury isn't too serious if it's actually true. And hey, we'll see you next time on Baller Central. Yeah.
He's a producer.
Hey.